This is Sean Y. Another video. Today I want to talk about ISIS and these wars and about evil. As you know, I get on here, I get something on my mind, and I just start talking. None of this is scripted. Sometimes it's more laid out a little better than others. Sometimes I just go with the flow. Today I'm going with the flow. When are we going to wake up? I really don't think the ones that haven't woke up, the ones that are indoctrinated into this little fairy tale of the United States being this great, good superpower that's helping the world, I don't think they're ever going to wake up out of it. Whether it's because they've had a history of family members in this certain egotistical pride that they've had people that's fought in these other wars. They can't look past. Holy cow! Cats coming. They can't look past like the real reason these wars are going on. We are not fighting any just real wars anymore. You know, if there was a real legit reason that we was at war, if our country, our families were really at stake, that's something I could get behind. That's something I could actually go. But this stuff going on here, this is nothing but greed and evil. And when it comes down to it, whether you believe in the Bible or you believe in God or not, people see that something's going on. And I really wish people would see the truth, that this is all being set up for this world government. And it's happening so fast right now. It's crazy. Just yesterday, a Jehovah's Witness went by my dad's house. And I've seen other people getting these pamphlets from these Jehovah's Witnesses pushing and saying that the New World Government, One World Government, is good. And they are actually passing out these pamphlets to go to these sermons and listen to being preached to out of these churches that one world government is something that we need and is a good thing. So through the churches already, like I said would happen, like the Bible said would happen, it is happening right now. We are watching it happen. And how's that tie into ISIS? Well, once again, we are seeing a new, Al-Qaeda has not been much of a threat here lately. Bin Laden's been killed. I'm not going to get into that, but we all know that was a lie and a half. The whole deal from 9/11 to now has just been nothing but propaganda and lies and needing a boogeyman to stay into these wars, to keep our troops and our kids over there fighting these wars that cannot be won. And there's not even a war. It's our troops going over there and slaughtering people. Killing. That is all we're doing. We're killing for the satanic New World Order agenda. And when will people going to wake up and see that? There is no threat to us over here. Those people over there fighting in their hoods and their dresses and their flip-flops, whether they are or not killing people over there, they might be. I think some of this stuff's coming out as propaganda. It's fake. It's pushing us in the American people's minds into wanting to go into stay over there and go into another war and getting behind it, just like they did with Bin Laden. It's total crap. They sit there and hyped up Bin Laden. They pulled the false flag. There was no hijackers. Bin Laden had nothing to do with 9/11. That was an inside job, and that's exactly what it looks like they're doing with this ISIS group. This is a new Al Qaeda. It's not a new. It's not. It's the same group of people. It's the CIA just calling themselves something different. It's a new terrorist group that we got to get involved with. And you out there are willing to send your children out to die for this fake cause that has no threat whatsoever to us here in the United States. It's like 1 minute, how people can't see the propaganda. I don't. It's like It's like they're talking to children on the news. They're talking to you like little babies with no minds, and that's exactly how you act, like little kids. They can't freaking think for themselves. It's pathetic. And you actually believe anything is coming. It's so obvious the news is pushing agendas. It's hysterical. I can't even stomach it. I watch it just to see what kind of crap they're pushing out so I can talk about it. But it's really hard to watch. And once you've really opened it up and see the full picture, you realize that these governments, these head elites, are the only enemies. They create these boogeymen to go and have us sign up to go die. It's a big, I don't care if you want to believe it or not, this is satanic as it gets. This is go and have bloodshed in the name of this new world order. And that's all it's become anymore. There is no cause that anybody's fighting for. It's sickening. But what's even more sickening is these people won't break out of this matrix and they send their kids out to die. And you know why? It all comes down to they can't find jobs anymore because this new world order is destroying the middle class. They've taken away all the jobs. You can't even come out. I remember even just 20 years ago. 24 years ago? You know, I'm 34. I've been out of school, man, just longer than I thought. But I used to be able to go and get multiple jobs. I could quit a job and go get another job, man. Whether I was working for some fast food restaurant, landscaping, whatever, I could go get a summer job. When I was 17, like it was nothing. Now you can't because you got freaking people that should be retired come out of retirement and working these fast food jobs that high school kids should be working. Or you got the Mexicans coming in, the legals coming in and taking these jobs, and then you got these head elitists and they're saying that they're taking the jobs because Americans don't want them, they're too lazy to work. That's the kind of crap they're throwing in our face. And because our kids can't find jobs, where are you going to get the free money? Where are you going to get the free hand-me-outs? The government. Everybody wants free hand-me-outs. So is it really free? Is it really free to go send yourself off to possibly die for this corrupt system? You know, if everybody would just stop, just say, no, I'm not going to fire any more shots for this lie. That's all it would take. That's all it would take. Yeah, they're bringing in foreign troops too, but not enough that if the American people stood up and said, enough's enough, we're not fighting this lie anymore. And most of the people that go over there and come back, they know it's a lie. They know what's going. You know, a lot of them go over there and they're like, I didn't sign up for this. Then you got your psychopaths, which is a sad reality, that want to go over there because it's just a license to kill and get away with it. Because you got some demented people that do want a reason to be able to go and just kill people and slaughter people. And that's the type of people that are getting to go over there and do that work. Just like some of these goons in the police force. Not every police officer is bad, but more and more they're getting goons in there that have this psychopathic steroid freaking I was bullied when I was little mentality, and and they get that badge and they love that power. You've got those type of people, and that's the more and more type of people they're putting into these positions. And the morality is crazy how it's just going away. And it's not that there's not good people in the world. This is the type of people that are signing up for this stuff. They don't want good people in these positions anymore. They want the person that's going to drag you, your kids, and your whole family out the doors, and when this becomes a full-on police state. That's the type of people they want in there. People need to wake up. They need to see what is going on and just stop. Get rid of this bull crap. I got pride in my country. This country's gone. Okay, I love the fact that we lived in a somewhat free country for as long as we did. It's gone. It's going away. Okay, I can't even look at that flag and think anything of it. And me, personally, I never pledged my allegiance to any flag. Okay, I'm glad and blessed to be growing up in a country that I did and have the life that I had. But I've never pledged my allegiance to any man, any flag. You know, my allegiance is to God. And people forget that. God never said, pledge allegiance to your country, fight for your country. He never said that. You're supposed to honor your government. You know, people take that out of context and obey rules, but just rules. These rules that this government said, this is not just. There's right and wrong, and what's going on in this world is wrong. So, you know, that's my 2 cents. There's a lot of people out there just hardcore. I was in the military. You know what? I don't care. You're fighting for a cause that is unjust. It's a lie. You've been lied to, filled your head with propaganda. It's like that's how this works. The elitists over there tell their people how bad we are over here. They tell us how bad they are over there and how we need to take them out, and that's how the world works. That TV is the main killer. That has filled people's heads with crap for so long. People I don't even know if they know their own thoughts anymore. It's pretty sad. But I guess that's all I have to say. That was my little rant. Kind of about this ISIS deal. Let's say some of it might be legit. A lot of it is just propaganda. And I do believe they are pushing us into another World War III. Possibly with another false flag attack coming on, with them sitting there saying how these people over here are going to be targeted at Americans, even though they have no way to get over here whatsoever. They're in flip-flops and dresses over there in Iraq, in the Middle East, and people think that they can just magically walk over here and start killing people. If that's the case, the only reason they can is because our government's helping out, because they are a piece of our government. They are CIA. That's the only way they can have access to over here. So, wake up, think a little bit. Quit buying this crap on the TV. See it for what it is. They're playing with your minds. They want your mind. You know, I hate that there's a war on for your mind, because that's that Alex Jones crap, but he's right. Except for he's mocking him, because the war on, he is part of that war on your mind. But there is. And there's a war on for your spirit as well, for your soul. This is a matter of good and evil. Alright, this is Sean Y. Thanks for watching.